Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video. We are going to do a get ready with me, which is that I am going to get ready doing my makeup and we are going to chat about these scammers that are basically taking over this entire platform, and I'm kind of annoyed at YouTube. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. And if you haven't been here before, if this is your first video here, hello, my name is Angie. I'm such a lover of beauty makeup. I love using beauty makeup, but I also love chatting. So this is a perfect mix for me, being able to chat while I do my makeup. And if you're interested in seeing more videos like that, don't forget to subscribe because I upload at least 5 videos a week. So I won't really be talking about the makeup that I'm applying as we're going through this video. I am going to be using some oldies but goodies, and I'm also going to be trying some new products that I have, but it's not really going to be about the makeup. My dog just went to bed right underneath me. It's not really going to be about the makeup. It's going to be more about, like, I want to talk about the scammers on YouTube. But I want to give like a public service announcement, and that is that this palette that I am going to be using today, this is the Colourpop and Avatar the Last Airbender. This is a really nice palette. I really do enjoy this one, and it has been out of stock for a really long time, and it is restocking today. As you're seeing this video, this palette should already be restocked, or it's restocking within a couple of minutes. So if you were interested in this palette, if this was something that you wanted to add to your collection, just know that today is the day that they're restocking. Do have a code with Colourpop. My code is Angelica, and it will save you $5 off an order that's $20 or more. But I just wanted to let you know, because I know sometimes you ask me like, where is this palette? Why are they never restocking? And today they're actually restocking this one. And also, keep your eyes open because they're restocking another favorite in like a week or two. So this video is not necessarily going to be about the content. The content that scammers do, because like I realized that this platform is full of like, you know, the crypto bros and the MLM huns just trying to get you to join their team so that they can make money out of you. Don't come for me in the comments. But that's not really what I want to talk about in this video, although if you want to hear my take on that, we could definitely have that in the future as well. This is more about the scams that people are doing in the comments of creators. And I've seen myself in my comments two different kind of scams are going on, and I want to break down both of them, and I want to make sure that you know the signs to look for so that you don't accidentally fall for these. Because I feel like sometimes people are like, oh my god, how could you fall for that? But the whole thing with scams is that it is made so that certain people fall for it. So if you fall for it, it's not that you're stupid or that you just don't know better. It's more that the scam was literally made for you and people like you. And I think sometimes people forget when they think a scam is obvious, or when they not falling for a scam, it's like, well, the scam isn't made for you then. It's literally, that is how easy it is. So let's start talking about the first scam, which is easier to detect. And even though I think that it's also maybe easier to fall for, it is a little bit easier to detect, and I can let you know about how to detect a scam like this instantly. And this is what we creators call the giveaway scam. You will basically get a comment. This is happening all in the comments of YouTubers, bigger YouTubers, smaller YouTubers, mid-sized YouTubers. It's happening in my comment section all the time, and I'm trying to block them as I go. But you will basically get a comment on your comment saying, congratulations, you won a giveaway, or congratulations, you have been picked. All you need to do is contact me, and then they will choose another platform. They will choose Telegram, or they will choose WhatsApp, or they will choose Instagram. Something that is, they want to take you out of this platform. All you have to do is contact me to give me your information, and I will send you your giveaway prize. So the way that I feel like it's easy to fall for this is that they will use the exact same picture as the influencer is using. So they will use my picture in my comment field, and they will comment on yours, and it looks like I commented back. It looks like I gave you a comment saying, congratulations, you want a giveaway. So here are the easy ways to see that whether or not this is true or not. Me and most creators my size or bigger do have a little check mark next to their name, and you can see that in the comments when I'm answering back to people, that there's a little check mark next to my name showing that I am the verified account. YouTube and I have had a meeting where I've been showing them that yes, I am the actual Angelica Nyqvist, and they have put a check mark next to my name so that people will not get scammed. So when you are getting a comment from someone that says that they are an influencer, look for the check mark. Do they have the check mark? Because if not, that's probably not them. It's probably someone impersonating them. And also I can tell you right now that how this scam works is that they will contact you, they will ask you to write to them, you will write to them, and they will say, we're gonna send you this price, all you need to do is pay for shipping. And I'm gonna go out of a limb and say that no influencer is gonna ask you for money to send out a price. If the giveaway implies that you need to pay for the winnings, that you need to pay for the shipping, even if it's made by an influencer, I would still call it a scam. If you are winning something, they should be paying for the shipping. End of discussion. So if they're asking you for money, run. Block the account, run. It's a scam. Also, I don't know of a single influencer or a single creator that's gonna tell you to contact them on another platform. Maybe on Instagram, but then they're gonna ask you to contact them on the official Instagram account, like their Instagram account, not on some fishy, newly created giveaway. Like, that's not a thing. As soon as they are starting to take you away from their official platforms to something else, something's up, something's fishy, that's a red flag. Block, 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 and move on. I try to block them as soon as I see them, but yeah. They're being, I don't want to say that they're smart, but they're very crafty with coming up with new names and with coming up with new ways and new words so that their words do not get blocked. Because I try to block all the words like Telegram and WhatsApp and all that, but yeah, these people are crafty. They're persistent. Let's just put it like that. So if you ever do get any of those comments where someone is like, congratulations, you won, or you have been chosen, or contact me on this, blah, 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 like anything like that, the best thing that you can do is to report that comment. You don't need to like write me, because sometimes I get DMs and I get mails from you that you got a comment like this, and I delete them and block them as I see them. But sometimes I miss them because they are like sneaky little snakes and they will use a name that I haven't like alerted, or like words that I haven't blocked yet. But if I see them, I will block them. But if you see something like that, just report it. And then like it will be dealt with, but don't respond to them and do not contact them, and definitely do not give them any money, because like it's not me. It is not me. If I have a giveaway, you will get a comment from me with my account with the check mark next to me, and I will never ask you for money. I will never ever ask you for money. If you think you're talking to me and I'm asking you for money, it's not me, because I will never ask you for money. The second kind of scam is a little bit more, I don't want to say refined, but it's I can't even imagine the time that it takes people to set this up. And basically they will leave some kind of a comment. It seems non-suspicious at first. They're just talking about their economical situation. Sometimes they will mention something about crypto. Sometimes they will mention that they have been helped by some kind of a financial guru. Just something that's like non-conspicuous. Just something that doesn't really seem super scammy. And then the barrage of messages will continue under that comment, and it just is made to look like this person has helped a million people, like they've helped so many people. I'm gonna use actually the Snitchery, 2 of these sticks. I will link them down below, but just wanted to let you know that this is actually also first impression. But they will have just a bunch of people, all of these are troll or like spook accounts, or just accounts that are set up to make it look like they have a point. A lot of people have been helped by this person. A lot of people have been helped by this crypto scheme. I'm sorry, opportunity. It's not an opportunity. Basically just adding on a million different comments to make it look like there's an actual discussion going on, and to make it look like people have been actually helped by this. They haven't. It's a scam. This scam is set up in a way to make it look like a lot of people have been helped by this person, or a lot of people have been helped by this again, opportunity, so that you also will look into it and be like, maybe this could be something for me. Maybe I can get help by this. And I will let you know right now that I can almost promise you that nobody has been helped by this. This is just a scam so that they can make money off of you enlisting in this program or enlisting in this service. And the way that these people make money is that they will tell you, oh, all you have to do to be as rich as me is to enlist in this and follow these rules. But they neglect to tell you that the way that they actually made money is by people like you enrolling in this. They didn't make money by being smart with crypto. They didn't make money by being smart on like the financial market. They made money out of telling people that they made money like that. So that when you enroll, they make more money, but it's through people enrolling and it's not through making savvy business decisions on crypto or other kind of markets. It's just a little bit more of an elaborate way of making it look like there's this whole movement going on where people are being helped by this financial guru, and if you just reach out to them, you too can be helped and you too can save money. But these schemes or these like ploys, they're never about making you money. It's always about making them money, the people that set this up. All of these schemes are always set up in a way that they will make money off you so that they can be rich. It's never about helping you. And then they will make even more like get rich quick schemes or some kind of a like pyramid schemes or MLMs or any kind of like, you know, enlist in this academy kind of a bullshit so that you can also be rich like them. And they're telling you like, oh, we got rich by being smart in the market or by investing in crypto or by blah, 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 blah. But how they actually got rich is not by doing any of that they're saying or any of that they're teaching. It is actually through the money that's coming in through enlistings in these programs. Just like any old MLM, let's be honest. It's never about selling the product that they're telling you they're selling. You're just selling a dream and making money out of people hoping to be like part of the dream. I'm gonna use one of these lippies from Snitchery as well. This one is called Persephone. That's the one I'm gonna use. Such a nice burnt orange. We all know I'm all about this life. Although I'm not 100% sure that this is all gonna match at the end, but YOLO, right? So the part that makes me a little bit annoyed about the whole like involvement, or should I say lack of involvement from the YouTube side of this, is that YouTube is, and if you are not a creator, you maybe do not know this, but at the back end of YouTube, we have a space where we can see all the comments that are coming in. Every comment that's coming into our channel is coming into this specific page, and then it's being divided into approved comments, which is most comments, and then it's also divided into comments that are potentially like just held for review, which is comments that contain words that you have either flagged or that YouTube is flagging, such as when people are promoting their own pages. Usually that gets held in review, not because I chose that, but because YouTube themselves have a way of realizing those like type of wording when people are just like, please come watch my page, or like, great video, come subscribe to my, like, YouTube will usually flag stuff like that and it will end up in the under review. Also, a lot of stuff that can be potentially like abusive or rude will end up in that file, and sometimes it's hidden so that you have to press another button to see the hidden comments, and sometimes it's not. And this is the reason why a lot of creators will actually not even go in to this hidden folder, because like they don't want to know. They don't want to see the straight up like rude stuff, let's be honest. A lot of people are telling, because people are truly like ruthless online. They will tell people anything. They have no filters and no boundaries. So in these two folders, or like three folders if we count the one that's like hidden, you should see all comments that you're getting. And this is also the place where I will see all these spam comments. Sometimes I will catch them and I will delete them, and you can like block an account here, and you can block certain words, and like there's a bunch of different things that you can do. But basically this is where all comments should end up. There are though a couple of comments that just disappear into the void of nothingness and just never appear on a page. And that is when people will either leave a link to their YouTube page or a link to their Instagram, or when they will tell you their Instagram handle, or when they will leave an email address. And I understand where YouTube is coming from, trying to protect not only me, but also like you from giving out personal information for everyone to see online. But I wish that those would go into a separate folder where I could still see them, because what actually happens is that they end up, I don't know where they end up. That's the whole thing. I don't know where these things end up. All I know is I can't see them. They just disappear. Like, so when you leave, for example, when I actually have a giveaway, and if I ask you for your mail and you leave your mail, that comment is gone, never to be seen again. It's not in any of my folders. It's gone. Not even you can see it. So they seem to have a filter that's working for that. Maybe a little better than it should. Like, maybe it's a little harsher than people are actually like wanting it to be, because like I understand that you're trying to protect everyone, but like I'm actually wanting people to leave their Instagram handle. So like you're kind of ruining this for everyone on YouTube. So they seem to have that worked out, but for some reason they haven't done anything about the scammers. So I mean, the real question is not necessarily why do people want to scam others out of money, because there's always going to be people that want to take shortcuts out there. That's always going to be a thing, if we're going to be honest. The real question is, why is YouTube allowing this to happen? Because they are obviously have the means of being able to block certain words or block certain things and just basically just put them out in nothingness, into a black hole, so that no one can find them, not even the people that left the comments. And somehow they are very good at fixing that when it comes to certain things. But why are they allowing people to create names or to name their accounts something that has to do with Telegram or WhatsApp, or just a bunch of numbers after each other? Or like, why is it that they are not able to stop that has now been going on for a really long and freakishly long time, and so many, I see so many creators warning their like followers and their viewers about this every week. I see people from the gaming, the commentary, like from the makeup, the fashion, like everywhere I see people saying this is a scam. Do not give them your information, do not give them money. So while it seems like everyone's caught up on this, for some reason YouTube is not. Like, it's not that hard to not allow people to put in Telegram or WhatsApp in your username. At least when people do that, make sure that you're blocking not only like their like account, but also future accounts that they might be making. Like, at least make it a little hard for them, so that they have to work a little bit for it. Because right now they don't have to work at all. They can literally name their account, text me on WhatsApp a number, use somebody else's, sometimes a really, really famous YouTuber, use their picture, and YouTube is just like, meh, it is what it is. I will say that, like, it's not like I'm upset that stuff like this is happening. It's inevitable. Like I said, there's always going to be scammers. There's always going to be people that are looking for a shortcut. They're looking for things to be easy and simple, and just are hoping to, instead of making money the traditional way, they're just hoping for you to give them your money so that they don't have to work. Like, it just is what it is, if I'm gonna be honest. But be careful out there. Like, really be careful. And also, like, don't let the way that you feel about creators, like, sometimes, and I'm the same. Listen, I'm in your boat. We're on the same boat. Sometimes we watch the creators so much that we feel like we know them, and then if you get a message from them, it might feel like it's inevitable. Of course they're gonna message you. Why wouldn't they? You're here every day watching their content. You're always leaving comments. Why wouldn't they contact you? It makes total sense. But I think that sometimes we need to take a step back and just realize this is usually a big creator that has a lot of people that watch them, and there's just no way that they would have the opportunity of messaging people on a random in comments asking to be able to send them stuff in exchange for just money for shipping. Because a lot of the times when people say like, oh, you want a giveaway, this creator didn't even have a giveaway going on. I know that sometimes we can see this whole influencer world with a little bit of rose-colored glasses, and it's just like, it's all so quaint, it's all so beautiful, and we're all just friends, and it's just one big wonderful community. But just remember that sometimes there are people out there that are just trying to take advantage of you and are just out here trying to take, well, advantage of your good nature. So try to, when stuff like this happens, try to ask yourself, is this probable? Even if you would just ask yourself that, I think that we can like avoid some of this like heartache that's going on right now on YouTube, because I would hate for any of you to get scammed by just mean, bad people on this platform. And just to reiterate what this video is all about, I want this video to be something for you to think about. That even if you think that some of these scams that I've been talking about here were super easy to spot, and you're like, how could anyone fall for that? Remember, if you think a scam is easy to spot, it is not meant for you. That doesn't mean that there aren't other scams out there that you would fall for in an instant, because they are more tailored towards you. If you see something like this in my comments or in any other creator's comments, report. And if you see that someone is talking back to someone, if you see an interaction going on, alert them. Tell them this is a scam. Help your fellow like viewers out, because that's the whole thing about like, I'm gonna be totally like meta level philosophical on you. One of the biggest problems right now in the world is that we are not helping each other out enough. We are not looking out for each other. So when you are watching social media, look out for the fellow people around you. If you see that someone is about to get scammed, help them out. I know that there's like a trend right now where it's like, it will cost you nothing to be nice, but it's also free to be an asshole. Don't be an asshole. Just be the nice person. And if you're a scammer watching this, shame on you. Really shame on you. Putting this much time and effort into just trying to steal money from other people, what if you just put that time and effort into actually doing something for yourself? Okay, that was everything for this video. Please let me know if there's any other subjects that you would like me to talk about while I do my makeup. I absolutely love how the makeup turned out. I really do like this palette, and I'm happy to see that they are restocking. So this is going to be the look that I'm wearing today. I hope you're having an amazing day. Do not forget to subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what you'd like to see in the future in a chatty get ready with me, and I will see you again tomorrow for a new video. Bye!